On the news tonight, Governor Sheriff Oborowori inspects Asaba waterfront project, expresses displeasure over slow pace of work. State government donates 4 boxes to Warri Wolves and Delta Queens football clubs. Plus, Federal Ministry of Agriculture distributes farm input to smallholders farmers. A very good evening and welcome to Nta Asaba News at 7, the station that adds value to society. My name is Chinyere Okoli. Governor Sheriff Oborowori has expressed mixed feelings over the pace of work at the Asaba waterfront project. The governor expressed his displeasure while inspecting the project. Our Government House correspondent Susan Isu reports.
The Asaba Waterfront project is one of the state's flagship urban renewal projects, which features the construction of a 6-lane dual carriageway awarded to 2 firms, North China Construction Limited and Falkland Limited by the Delta State Government. Speaking during an inspection visit to the project site in company of the Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, Emomotimi Goa, Governor Oborowori said the road component is now about 85% completed. According to Governor Oborowori, the road infrastructure is critical to unlocking the economic potentials of the waterfront as it will open up access for investment.
It's a 6-lane, 3-lane on both sides, dual carriageway, and given to 2 investors, Falkland and North China. And we have actually done our own part by awarding the contract of this road to even North China, who is also part of the MOU, and also pay compensation. So it's left for them to keep to their own promise, the MOU, because the road has almost completed about 85%. I think they've done the binding remaining wearing costs. That's what is left.
The governor, however, expressed disappointment that dredging, which is the core of the waterfront development, is yet to commence. He warned that reliance on small-scale local dredgers would be grossly inadequate for the scope of work and advised that an English cutter dredger be used.
I've seen now, you need to bring an English cutter to dredge this place, because if they want to believe on using the local dredger, even in 20 years they cannot achieve it. So my own advice to them is that they should see how they will keep to their own promise by bringing English cutter dredger to come and start dredging, because there's nothing holding them now.
The Asaba Waterfront project is envisioned to transform the state capital into a thriving commercial and residential hub comparable to modern development in other major Nigerian cities. With road infrastructure nearing completion, the spotlight now falls on the contractors to deliver the dredging phase and move the project closer to reality. In Asaba, Susan Isu, NTA News.
Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborowori has boosted the morals of the players and technical team of the State Football Club with the donation of 4 brand new boxes to Warri Wolves and Delta Queens football clubs. Susan Isu again reports that the State Governor Sheriff Oborowori presented the brand new boxes to the 2 teams at Government House Asaba. The reports.
Governor Sheriff Oborowori, while handing over the keys and vehicles papers of the 18-seaters Toyota Hiace and the 30-seaters Costa bus to the state's football clubs, said the gesture is aimed at motivating the teams to perform better in their domestic and international competitions. The governor explained that the donation is prompted by recent challenges faced by the teams, including travel hitches due to old vehicles. According to the governor, providing reliable and comfortable vehicles is part of his administration's commitment to sports development in the state. He charged the players and officials to remain focused and committed noting that the state government always rewards excellence.
Delta State, when it comes to sports in Nigeria, we are doing very well. You need to motivate the players. I was told that the coastal boys were going to the north, and they had the flat tire, some other issues, and delayed them. And I called the chairman of the commission that I'm going to procure 2 coastal bus and 2 Hiace bus. One for the Warri Wolf, and the other ones are for the coastal bus and the Hiace bus for Warri Wolf. Then 1 coastal bus and Hiace bus for Delta Queens. And this will motivate them. So when they are traveling, you see that they will be very happy. They know that they will get to their spot at the appropriate time. But when they are using vehicle that is already old, that will not even motivate them. So, and I know with this, we continue to do well. I'm very proud of them. They are already in the league already, Premier League already. So we're sure of victory for them because they are doing very well, and we need to continue to motivate them to do well. So we are doing well in infrastructure, we are doing well in education, we are doing well in health. So in sports, we're also doing very well.
Head coach of Delta Queens, Samson Keshi, and team captain Owoye Temitokbe, who spoke on behalf of the team, lauded the governor for what they described as an unprecedented gesture. They added that the gesture is a great feat, noting that they have not received such support before and assured that they will strive harder to win laurels for Delta State.
Happy, overwhelmed. Honestly, we've not received this kind of gesture before. This is the first time, since I've started coaching this female team. And all we want to say is just glory unto the Lord in this state. And we are praising our governor, that God will give him long life and prosperity. Yeah! Commissioner of Sport, that is here for our second father, which our governor is the first father. We want to thank him. We want to thank him for everything he has done for this club. Amen. And he's doing more. Amen. And more is going to come. Amen. All we are praying for is total victory. Amen. That is what we assure you guys. Yes. That as the seasons continue, we begin to start, we're going to give victory, victory upon victory. Thank you for the kind gesture, sir.
With both teams currently competing in the nation's top leagues, the donation is expected to enhance their logistics, boost their morale, and overall performance as Delta continues to consolidate its reputation as the sports champions in the country. In Asaba, Susan Esu, NTA.
This is government special announcement. It is hereby announced for the information of the public, particularly serving civil servants, that the Civil Service Commission will conduct the compulsory refresher course and promotion examination for officers on salary grade level 05 to 10 in the State Civil Service, due for promotion on 1st January 2026 on Friday 10th October and Saturday 11th October 2025 respectively. The details of activities are as follows. A. Refresher course. Officers on salary grade level 05 to 10. Date Friday 10th October 2025. Time 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Venue Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria Hall along Mira Babangida Way, Asaba. B. Promotion examination. Officers on salary grade level 05 to 10. Date Saturday 11th October 2025. Time 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Venue Tet Phone 1000 Capacity Hall, Denis Osadebe University, Asaba. All eligible officers should come along with their letters of first appointment, last promotion and staff identity cards. It is pertinent to emphasize that only officers who satisfy their formation requirements and whose names and particulars have been duly forwarded to the Civil Service Commission by their various ministries, extra ministerial departments will be accredited and allowed to participate in the exercise. Accordingly, ministries, extra ministerial departments that have not submitted the promotion briefs of concerned officers, minutes of meeting of personnel management, committee and clearance of the office of the head of service to the commission are advised to do so or before Wednesday, 8 October 2025. Officers from the 14 MDAs were not allowed to participate in the refresher course and promotion examination exercise. For the avoidance of doubt, it should be noted that success in the examination is a prerequisite for the promotion of the concerned officers. This statement is signed by the Functional Permanent Secretary, Director of Public Communication, Harold Oji. You're still watching Nta Asaba News at 7, the station that adds value to society. In the first half of the bulletin, we just told you that Governor Sheriff Obarwari has expressed displeasure over the slow pace of work on Asaba waterfront project. We also reported that the state government has donated boxes to Warri Wolves and Delta Queens football clubs. Let's pay some bills. The news continues shortly. Please stay with us.
Finally, comfort and hospitality have found a resting place, and that place is Saisen Hotel. Saisen Hotel is that place where you are sure of the best in comfort and hospitality, with well-trained, friendly and cautious staff to attend to you. Our rooms, which are of different types, are exquisitely furnished with breathtaking interior decor. Saisen Hotel boasts of the very best chefs in town for continental and intercontinental cuisines. Choice wines and spirits with cold drinks in our bush and VIP bars are the perfect place to be. Also at Saisen, we have an in-house gymnasium, a standard swimming pool, a 350 capacity hall for your wedding receptions, conferences and meetings. Security of lives and property is our watchword. At Saisen, we ensure 24 hours uninterrupted power supply. We are located at number 103 Dennis Osadebe Asaba. For reservations, call 0810-548-8983, 0815-684-0895, 0812-482-0088. Saisen Hotel.
Your comfort
is our concern.
Excessive speed accounts for close to 70% of the causes of deaths on our roads in Delta State. So my advice to motorists, the maximum speed limit for all Nigerian roads is 100 kilometers per hour. No matter how fast your vehicle can go, please maintain the maximum speed limit of 100 kilometers per hour. That does not mean you must even be at 100 kilometers per hour in all roads. When it is raining, when visibility is poor, there is what is known as the common sense speed limit. So you reduce your speed to a level where you can see and be able to manipulate your vehicle appropriately to avoid death.
Overspeeding kills. Drive safely. This message is brought to you by Nta Asaba in collaboration with Delta State Government. Nta Asaba, adding value to society. To know you're still there. In continuation of our news, Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, has called on investors to seize opportunities within Nigeria's agribusiness sector and invest in the industry. The minister made these remarks during a tour of farm plantations in Bauchi State. Musa Baba Aliyu reports.
This is the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, interacting with farmers in rural community in Bauchi State. He is inquiring about the 2025 farming season in the area and the prices of food in the rural community located a few kilometers from the state capital. Tasio Monkaila told the minister that they recorded a good harvest this year, especially in rice and sesame. The minister visited this farm belonging to the former Bauchi State Governor Adamu Ma'azu. The former governor is currently cultivating 2,670 hectares of maize and rice. The minister inspected more than 1,000 hectares of his farm. He commended the initiative and assured that the ministry will support both large and small-scale farmers under the Renewed Hope agenda.
You could see even beyond the hills are all cultivated. So this is really something that is targeted at the food security initiative of Mr. President. That clarion call.
The visit is part of the minister's initiative to encourage farmers and investors who have joined the Nigeria Agribusiness Project.
For this scale, you see, if we are to do it manually, it takes us another 3 months to harvest. And it's not easy with wildlife, fire, theft, and what have you, insecurity. It is better immediately they are ready, we get combined harvesters to come and do it.
The minister had earlier visited Nasarawa State this year. From Bauchi, Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
In a similar development, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security on its mandate to deliver on the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu distributed farm input to smallholders farmers in Adamawa State. Correspondent Mary Adamu George report that the National Declaration of Emergency on Food Security is yielding positive results. The report.
This is the thing we look forward that will help in boosting food production and food security in our society and Nigeria as a whole.
We are very happy. We are glad, sir. This is first of its kind. We've never get any assistance like this one.
30 groups and associations were those who form part of the first phase of the distribution exercise. The foremost concern on food security of the federal government is the facilitation of agro inputs and basic farm machinery to small-scale farmers who are constrained by high market costs of essential farming inputs. Minister of Agriculture, Food and Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari at the flag-off, represented by Director Planning and Policy Coordination, Omar Salisu Mohammed, said administration of President Tinubu has demonstrated total political will to transform the agricultural sector through synergies with non-governmental organizations, private sector for economic growth, job creation and poverty reduction. He assured that government is on course to realign existing initiatives and programs in line with the mandate of the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to address some of the challenges of farmers to make food available, accessible and affordable to all Nigerians.
This input is given to farmers in Adamawa State free of charge.
State Coordinator, Federal Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Yola Salihu Musa Tinexo, called on farmers to engage in group associations to benefit from such gestures. Beneficiaries sign an undertaking of collecting the items, allocation letters issued, and templates presented of growth enhancer, selective rice bissel, water pumps, winnow machines, knapsack sprayers, and Yola. Mary Adamu George, NTA News.
Another wave of anxiety looms with imminent flooding expected across some of Nigeria's riverine communities as major dams prepare to release excess water. Charles Alpha is tracking the developments and brings us these updates.
Some victims of the last catastrophic flooding in Mokwa are still struggling to recover from their losses and pains. Now, another wave of anxiety looms as residents are urged to heed warnings and move to higher grounds. Recent alerts over the imminent release of excess water from 4 major hydroelectric dams, Shiroro, Jeba, Kainji, and Zungeru, all in Niger State, have raised serious concerns. The release are expected to trigger heavy flooding, particularly in communities along the River Niger and River Kaduna. The primary impact will be felt in Niger State, which hosts the dams before spilling into downstream states including Kogi, Kwara, Benue, Delta, Anambra, and Bayelsa.
And communities in floodplains should evacuate promptly and follow official safety advisories from National Flood Early Warning Centers to prevent loss of life and property. And and people are also strongly advised to avoid walking or driving through floodwaters.
At the peak of the raining season, the already swollen rivers could overflow rapidly, compounding the impact and making flooding even more devastating. The message is clear. Relocate immediately. Secure belongings. Limit river activities to avoid boat mishaps. Follow official alerts. Avoid substandard structures. And keep waterways clear. Charles Alpha, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA Asaba News at 7, the station that adds value to society. Be reminded you can watch this news on our social media handles, NTA Channel 11 on Facebook and on YouTube.
NTA Asaba, adding value to society.